Sunday, guys. I hope your weekend has gone well and you are well rested and had some great food and watched some great football and ready for, I believe this will be our first non holiday week of 2023. I got to look at my dates. I believe it is. It's hard to believe when, getting back into the routine after the holidays. Anyway, enough of that. I do hope it was wonderful, though. I tell you who didn't have a good Sunday, and that would be Brian Walsh. Yesterday, I announced that we started covering the case of Anna Walsh, his wife, who went missing New Year's Day. Brian did not report her missing for several days. Today, 46-year-old Brian Walsh was arrested and charged with misleading a police investigation. He reported her missing Wednesday, and let us not forget, she has not been seen since New Year's Day. It's just my opinion that he reported her missing when her employer started looking for her. He knew it was a bad look, so he tried to save a little face. Well, it didn't work. Now, he is not arrested for, I hate to say it, I don't even want to use the word murder, kidnapping, anything like that, but he has misled this police investigation, according to them. Tomorrow, he is going to be arraigned. I don't know if an arrest affidavit is going to be made available. I hope, because I would like to, for us all to be able to get together and read exactly how he misled it. Either way, make sure you're subbed, make sure you're fully reminded, remind all, because tomorrow we're going to have a full on live about everything in this case up until, well, it'll be tomorrow. So let's look at this clip together. Please leave me a comment. You know the routine. Please leave me a comment.
We're on live now from Fox as we're learning new information out of Massachusetts as police have now arrested the husband of missing Massachusetts mom Ann Walsh. This coming in from the Cohasset police. I want to put up this tweet right now here on live now from Fox. Of course, this coming out of Massachusetts as the police say a husband arrested for, quote, misleading the investigation. Cohasset and Massachusetts State Police have taken Brian Walsh of Cohasset, Massachusetts into custody, charging him with misleading a police investigation. Cohasset and Massachusetts police continue to investigate the disappearance of Ann Walsh, 39, of Cohasset. During the course of that investigation, police developed probable cause to believe that her husband, Brian Walsh, had committed the crime of misleading police investigators. Of course, Mr. Walsh expected to be arraigned in the morning session of that district court on January the 9th. So we're following this very closely here on live now from Fox. I am Andy Mack. Thank you so much for continuing to watch us. And we want to give you a little bit more detail on what went into this case, this disappearance. The husband of Ann Walsh, a missing mother of three who was last seen on New Year's Day, has been arrested for misleading police in their investigation. Brian Walsh now charged with misleading police investigation into his wife's disappearance. Of course, Ann Walsh, a real estate professional who commutes to her job in Washington, D.C., had garnered national attention with state and local law enforcement traveling over the weekend to the nation's capital as part of their investigation. Family members told police she was supposed to take a rideshare to Logan Airport on New Year's Day to fly to Washington, D.C., where she owns a townhome. Police said there is no evidence Ann Walsh got into a rideshare or that she boarded any flights altogether. In Cohasset on Sunday, several marked and unmarked police vehicles pulled into the driveway of the home of Ann Walsh that she shared with her husband and three young children. Investigators were entering and exiting Walsh's home throughout the morning. A ground search of the area around Walsh's home concluded Saturday when 20 troopers from the MSP Special Emergency Response Team, 3 canine teams, and the state police air wing searched the area around Walsh's home. State police said investigators also drained the pool at the Walsh's home and nearby stream. Cohasset police detectives and Massachusetts State police detectives assigned to this office. They traveled to D.C. over the weekend as part of the investigation, working with the Metropolitan Police there in our nation's capital. Walsh was last seen at her home in Cohasset shortly after midnight on January the 1st. Police are seeking help from the public in locating and Walshe. But the big development today has been the arrest of the husband, Brian Walshe, for, quote, misleading a police investigation. He is expected to be arraigned in the morning session in that district court on January the 9th. Additional facts may or may not be entered into the record at that time, but no further information is expected to be released.
This